What's going on, everybody? Martin, you lying. What's up? How's everybody doing? Let's go to the main cam here. Let's turn on some tunes. Make sure everything's working. Wow, look at that. It's working. Fantastic. Man, all the delays in life and stuff getting in the way and whatnot. Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. A little bit of a different time. Friday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Jeff, how you doing? Gryfang, what's up? What's up? Proletarios. Hopefully I said that right. How you doing, man? Cool looking logo. I like that little penguin sitting on. Actually, I can't tell from here what it is. I'm gonna assume that the 3D printer on one side. It kind of looks like a microwave or a TV, maybe an old school TV with antennas. I can't tell from here. It's small. Iceman, what's up? What's up? Hypermotor Racing. Matthew. Martin over here has been waiting for 7 days. Oh man. Tuning. Yeah, Jeff, I bet, man. Well, actually you have. I've seen the video. I've seen the shorts of you already doing multicolor. Have you done triple yet? Have you done 3 tool heads? Insane, man. That's such an incredible thing. Yeah, I'm like both excited and scared to try. Unfinished projects, unfinished. Yeah. I don't know if you're describing my side or your side, but yeah, let me tell you, the amount of projects that I'm currently working on is too damn high. I'm aware of it, and that's why I wanted to do this stream. So I'm going to try to do probably 2 more live streams next week. But I needed to get one in this week, even though I'm exhausted. Been through all kinds of stuff this week. But I figured this project is the one that I don't really want to delay because I want to have this one ready. And it might have 5 up and running. Nice, Jeff. Both of us. Good, because it's very, very relatable, Matthew. But yeah, this project I want to have ready for when the when the weather breaks, and it's already happened. We had like 2 or 3 days that have been just amazing. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for it to be like that consistently, and then this thing is coming out for a video, maybe even a live stream. It might even be fun to just do it live, and like record it so I can also use it for a video or something. I don't know. But it's not that far. It's not that far away. I need landing gear just to finish putting the electronics in, but the electronics work off bench, so that should all be ready. It just needs to all be together essentially and be there but ready to go. That's the goal. So I want to get as much on it done today as I possibly can. If I'm not going to be finished, that's fine. But it's very likely that this will probably be the last build stream on it. One of the other final touches on it is a decal. I have a decal cutter at my office. So I'm going to cut some decals, like the windows. I think the thing will look substantially better once windows are cut. But I also want to have the 3DMax logos on it, since it's all Xmax PLA. I want to have the Xmax logo on it, and then the 3D Print SOS and the 3D Print and 3DMax logos on it. 3DMax, 3D Print SOS. So that'll be like the final touches before it goes outside and gets destroyed. Which, by the way, I need to have a plan for what happens if I do destroy it first pull. Any ideas? I'll just bring some quads with me, and if it just gets destroyed, then I'll just fly some quads. All right. Let's do the thing that I always do. So up here we have a pinned comment. If you guys are planning on sticking around to the end, which might not even be that late, I don't know, it just depends. Sapphire to enjoy the glow, nice. Hey, Load Eclipse, what's up? So that pinned comment will take you to a gleam.io link, which is right over here, where you can win yourself a spool of filament. There's already 6 people entered, so pretty good chances. Go away. Come on, Chad. Anyway, you guys know that already, this whole thing. You have to be in the United States. You have to answer that question, and you have to be present for the drawing. If you're gone, I'll draw somebody else. So we'll do that towards the end. And then if you guys are so inclined and you would like to support in a way that gets you something as well, here we have the 3D print shop/store. You can get there by shop.3dprintsos.com or store.3dprintsos.com. And you can get some cool shirts. Everything I've illustrated myself. Speedboat race here. We got the Blob logo. Some Feder spaghetti you can cop. You can represent with my logo on a hoodie or a shirt. Or get yourself a nice work mat. I use mine literally daily. I have this dark one, but these other options are also pretty cool. And of course, we have the mugs that are just awesome. So check those out. And you know, like I always mention, I try to keep the price as low as humanly possible. And I will, very shortly, find time to finish the other ones that I've been working on. I have 2 other shirts that I'm actively working on, or have been working on, and then I kind of put them to the side to do other stuff, and that was the last time I opened it. So I'm going to do it. There's going to be more. What else? And we have the QTrainer video where I stopped last queued up. So what else? This is chat. Nice. Hey, Jose. This is where the happenings are happening. Always, always. That's it, where at least 19 people are happening. Why you not like me on YouTube? Nice, good little happy tune to start us off, you know? Anyway, I have some few things on my desk that's kind of interesting. Maybe a little glimpse of a future video / project. The mats are fire. Nice. Oh, glad you got them. That was fast. Wasn't that fast? And they come from all over the world, by the way. So the shipping's kind of interesting. It's the way that they do it. I guess they have multiple warehouses that print these things and ship them from everywhere. Is it the new night? No, Mr. Plug. No, it's not. I'm gonna try to stick to Wednesdays, but I had a death in the family and I had to attend a funeral and then my kid's been sick. It's been like a whole thing, so I had to postpone a bunch, and I'm utterly exhausted. But I wanted to push through this and get some work done instead of just laying in the bed, you know. So, and we have adhesion issues on our printer. Literally has never had problems with PLA, PETG, and TBU. Overture, man, Overture. I've never personally had luck with it, but I haven't used it in years, probably. But early on my 3D printing career, if you want to call it a career for whatever reason, I did start that. I did start with that filament, and I always had problems. But that's unrelated. I think the formulations are even different now. I would try glue stick to prove if it's just that PLA. Sometimes it could just be that one roll. I would also try to turn off your cooling fans for the first like 3. If you don't want to do glue, clean your bed and then turn off the cooling for about 3 layers. You might even go a little bit higher depending on what needs to happen on the layers. But you can do up to 4 probably without cooling, just so it gets that nice, you know, big base. And also you can do the obvious, right? You can do a brim. That'll help big time. I don't like anyone except Frodo and his chitty. All this is gonna have to shift very soon. I have a whole heap of machines coming in already, and not enough time in the day to get to them. So I'm gonna do more combination videos because they seem to do really well, and honestly, they're a little bit more fun to do because you get just more in each video. So I'm gonna stick to that concept and see. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, it's been weird. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Cook the roll, clean the bed, cooling not onto layer 4. Okay, so all the things. All right, well then, what about glue stick? Sometimes it's time to do glue stick, baby. I've literally, like I said, I've had a few spools that have just done that. Hey, y'all, first ABS print on the Voron parts, success. Yes, very good. I have a spot ready for the chitty. All right. All right. I'll keep that in mind. You said that about some other machine, and I ended up like just chucking that thing. I tried the glue stick too, man. All right, so here's a wild one. Go lower on temperatures on the bed. I know like you might want to go higher, but go lower. Go like 40, just to test it out. Hey Keith, made it. This is gonna be a low energy stream, admittedly. All right, let's get things moving. I pulled up the screen because So, you know, you guys might have seen I built what I like to call the ultimate DMG01, which is the first gen Game Boy with the glass screen. I've been playing this thing a lot, and the simplicity of the games on here is both like eye-opening and not at the same time. But the games are so simple because they're just so old, and it just brings me back. And just finding a couple little gems on there has been pretty cool. Since you guys last saw it, I do have new membranes in there, so the buttons feel much better than the stock OEM ones. The couple other things, the battery, as you can see, is in here and working perfectly for those that followed along in that stream. The issue was actually the power inverter that's on the inside. I think it's on this side, but you can't quite see it. Maybe you can see it through here? No, you can't. So that was the power, actually it was the power delivery unit that's in the side here, that's on the side of the motherboard. That was another 20 bucks. So definitely not the cheapest of builds this thing ends up being. But with that power module, everything works exactly how it should. The battery now comes out of one piece. Actually, can you see it through here? Yeah, you can. So the board's right here, this white board. That's a new power delivery module. So essentially, the power is lower from the battery. It goes like on the minimum spec of what the battery needs to deliver to the Game Boy for it to function. And that is one way that they get a higher capacity into here. Why I can't get this in there, I don't know where, I don't know. So that's one of the things that I did, and now it functions beautifully and perfectly and actually lasts an incredible amount of time. I haven't charged it yet, and I've been playing this thing quite a bit, which is very nice. And you can always just plug it in and use it off of the power, which is also cool. What else did I do? The other thing I did was the Easy Flash storage card that runs every Game Boy game that's on here. I put it into a Game Boy Color cart. So I bought one of these, then I had to do some modifications to get it to fit, also to make space for the SD card. But now it matches the aesthetic of the transparent black. So this thing I've been just really enjoying. And then I have a couple other devices that I have on the way. I restored a Game Boy Advance. Truggy actually purchased that for me. Truggy, hopefully you have that soon and enjoy that. I also have this DSi that I homebrewed, so now it runs all games from an SD card on the side here. The casing on this thing is pretty bad, and it had broken buttons, which I fixed. The screen is in rough shape, so I have a new what's called case coming from this, also transparent. So I'll be restoring this guy, as well as it needs a new charging port. So, you know, it's been pretty fun, like bringing new life to these old school devices. But then talking to Randy May, I don't know if he's in here or not, I haven't seen him yet, but Randy May's got me addicted pretty much. He has a broken DS Lite, and as you guys might know or might not know, they play Nintendo Game Boy Advance carts. So that's really cool. So it looks aesthetically very similar to this, except on the bottom there is a Game Boy Advance slot. And one of the things about the broken ones is if you have a broken top screen, or if this thing is super scratched up, what you could do is essentially chop off the entire top, move the speaker, and make essentially a Game Boy Advance with a rechargeable battery, and just a nice feeling modern button layout, and a really nice vibrant backlit screen. That's what you end up getting with these. So one of the things I ended up doing was printing a case for it. So this is going to be what it looks like. It's going to be the Game Boy Macro, and I printed it in my black transparent that I have from my Voron build. So this was all printed on my Voron Trident for this one. Look at this back case. I'm gonna wait for this thing to zoom. Look at this print, man. This is ABS, transparent black ABS. So there we have the Macro logo. Just, you know, crazy good prints, battery door, things like that. And then this is the left and right buttons. And here, let's pop this. Look at that. Ready? Here we go. So we have the right and left buttons for the macro. Come on, there we go. Yeah, the Voron just kills ABS. And then if we slot these two together, we can get an idea for what this will look like. But essentially, I mean, you don't get your DS back, right? But if it's broken, if it's already broken, you can breathe new life into it. And sometimes you can get these like on eBay, really inexpensive, and make this a whole new different, device that has a rechargeable battery, and it'll be fully functional with a backlit screen. So I'm very excited about that. And obviously, if you want to carry that around, it's going to be quite the size difference, right? So should be a pretty neat device, and all 3D printed stuff. So I'll be sure to do that on a live stream or a video. A little bit of a tangent there, huh? All right, let me catch up, and then we'll pull the plane out. Enderbroed the white printer. I did. Low energy is understandable. Yeah, thank you, John. I see the mug. Is the glass there as well? No glass today. Just the mug. So I hear about the Dusty family. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think I'm getting it. Oh, there you go. Finally, similar color, and start printing a top higher layer. Seems to be working for. So in a PLA in a similar color, so different PLA. So see, it might be just that PLA. I've had that happen before, and it was probably Overture. Hi from Texas. Hey Brent, how you doing? Going to watch this as I drive. Nice. Don't want to miss this. Wow. I'll be engaging my life, endangering my life and life of others. Okay, listen. I've done it too. I've watched Sam Prentice's lives while driving, because he goes live right when I drive home, and I'm not watching it, listening to it, obviously. How many police are in you? Is this the Voron replacing the Chitty for ABS? No, it's not replacing. I still love the Chitty, but I had it loaded in there already, and I decided to do it. I'm also, Daniel, there's also a secondary thing to this. So I dry filament in there, because this thing is full and it's on right now, and so is my other one. So I put filament down there. I just load the bottom of the Trident. And when you print ABS, the chamber gets around 60-ish. So if you're printing for a couple hours in ABS, which this wasn't admittedly, you get a free, dehydrator while you're printing. Wait till you see the top hat. Oh, yeah, I want to see that. What printers are we going to make room for? Good question. I have, actually some channel news for those that are in here. I have the King Rune. I can't remember the name. It's not KLP1, is it? They're all the way over there. King Rune. They have a V2 version of their machine. I never did the V1 because it had problems at launch. So they have an updated one. And then, what's that machine? Oh, that machine, there's a name change. I won't be able to tell you. What is this? Oh, it's a logo. I'm like, what is on there? Dried milk? What is that? I'll tell you about that machine later, but another Core XY fast machine. And then the channel news, send you a DM on Discord. All right, cool. I'll take a look later, Jeff. The other news is I finally, after all of these years, got a response back from Bambu Lab. So finally, how many years in? Can I finally have one to actually have here to be able to either recommend to people or not recommend to people? So it's been a long time coming with them. I'm not sure what the actual pivoting point was. The rep kind of hinted that I now have enough of a community. So I'm guessing my numbers are finally good enough to be able to talk to. So obviously I'm very excited for them. Very excited to be able to receive some of those machines and see what they're all about in person, because I've actually never used them firsthand. And the amount of times you guys can all be in here, and will know the amount of times that people have asked me about Bambu, and I have been answering, I don't have personal experience, but. So it's my goal to get as many machines in here as possible, and we're gonna have to do some Bambu work. I know, right? That when I saw that email, I had to quadruple check the address to make sure that Chad wasn't in my emails bamboozling me. It must be it. I must have crossed some line, yeah. I know, a lot of people do. A lot of people love them with the passion of 1,000 suns, and they have personally told me, you know, screaming down at me from the rooftops. Yeah, right. So yeah, obviously, I'm genuinely excited about that. Just because not only is it kind of like a milestone in a way, but just for the sake of anyone that's been in any of these live streams, especially some of the bigger ones where I unbox a new machine, like anything Creality gets a bunch of views, you know. If you guys will know firsthand, like I just said, is I get a million questions about Bambu machines. Is this better than Bambu? Is this Bambu? Does this Bambu? Is it better? Is it worse? It's gonna be it's about time that I'll be able to say, you know, an actual thing that I can point to it and be like, yes. Yeah, thank you. And I've been somehow strong enough will-wise to not buy one myself, even though I've bought a million things for this channel. I've stayed away from not purchasing them. None of my ABS parts are good. What do you mean? None of that. Is the Bambu made of bamboo? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna open it up and find out what's in there once and for all. Now, I mean, obviously they've been out for a while now. Everyone has opened them. Everyone can show you what's in there. They're actually not that fun to open because there's a lot of, well, not a lot of, everything is proprietary and difficult on purpose. So opening it isn't necessarily the goal. The goal is just to be able to use it and have it for direct comparison's sake. Excuse me, since every manufacturer is literally comparing themselves to it. Okay, let's get this thing over here. And am I supposed to make airplane noises when carrying this? One of the things that I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to hot glue these in. I'm gonna double side tape them and see if that works just as a mostly temporary solution. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have to reverse them or not, and I'd rather do it. I'd rather do it here. And the reason for that is because, well, I guess it depends on which receiver I use. Okay, now I'm thinking I should use the other receiver that has the wing split. Because then I could just, in my radio, could just hit reverse and it'll be easy. Well, we'll see. They're flat. I think I'm just going to use double side tape for now and like VHB and see if it fits in there like that. Because hot glue will be harder to take off. There might be burnt bamboo from thousands of years ago in the carbon fiber rods. How big is that cutting mat you're working on? Oh, this guy? So I have my, well, cutting mat is this. The work mat is different. This one is, it says 35 on it, so that means it's 36. 36 by 24. Yep, yeah, Martin, that's it. It's I got it at Walmart, I believe. It's double-sided, and it's really cheap. The one thing that I did notice, oh, wrong thing. I thought I was on this the entire time. Right over here, oh, you guys might not be, oh, here you go, you can tell. So I had my Creality, what's it called, filament dryer over here when I was printing on this Voron, and it got hot enough to warp this. So this thing is permanently warped, which is annoying. So we'll see. Hot glue is the most permanent of solutions. I mean, Joseph, it's because when you put it on PLA, it'll definitely be on there pretty good. So my current thoughts are to just double side tape this, and then I'll be able to pull this off and rotate it if I need. But we'll see, because they have to go in. They have to go in the same direction. Wait, now my mind's drawing a blank. Wait, they have to be. They can't be on the same channel. Wait, they can't be. I wonder if how I had it set up previously was just dead wrong. Let me take this out and do a little braining for a second there. So I have two setups. This was from the old plane, the one that we disassembled. And this setup uses two separate wing setups. Hold on, let me get this rat's nest out of here. Yeah, the servos are separate here. Yeah, there's four servos. Right, and this one is not separate. This one has them on a Y. And if I do it this way, no, I used this one on the old one, so that can't be it. But this is wrong. This is technically wrong, now that I think about it. Because you need them to be separate. When you're turning... Wait, my brain is broken. So I can't even think straight. Hold on. So if I'm flying this thing and I want to take off, I want both the ailerons to go up so that the thing can take off. But then when I'm in the air and I start turning left and right, am I no longer touching the ailerons? Or do they go on separate channels? Wow, I think I've completely broken... come here, camera. I think I've completely broken inside my head how that works. Put some hot glue on it, put something heavy on top, let it cool down. Yeah, I know, but I think for now, just to get it all set up, I'm going to do double-side tape that's like temporary, like the Scotch stuff. Just so that I can get it working, tuned, and then I'll be able to do it. Technically wrong, but the best kind of wrong. Wait. All right, hold on. Because this is going to play a role. I think just for the sake of trying really hard not to screw this up, I am going to use this old setup simply because it has split. What is going on in my brain? I can't compute this for some reason. Why did I have it set up like this? Why did I have them together in a Y? How does that work? And does that work? Yeah, because if I have them together and I try to turn, they're not gonna... It's not gonna work. So this is just plain wrong. I'll have to mess around with this thing. I think I did it because something was up with this particular ELRS receiver where this, the one on the very end, the fifth channel, doesn't actually work. Like it can't control a servo. And I don't remember if that was like a setup thing that I messed up or something, but I couldn't get it to work. Is that the first one or the last one? Let's see. It's the last one. So I'm gonna put this aside. And we'll do separate, and I'll figure that out later. And then for this, okay, this is going to be all kinds of jacked up, isn't it? All right, I'm going to wait for, because I have all the other things already plugged in. All right, I'll set this off to the side, and we'll mess with that when the time comes. But I'm going to use that receiver because they're split. That seems about right, everybody? He needs some milk. Classic. I think ailerons would be on separate channels because you need them to go up and down independently. Right. And then they need to both go up and down when going up and down. Unless they don't go up and down. Wait, they never go up and down. Oh! That's why. Hold on. Plane wrong. Or the plane wrong. I see what you did. Up and down is elevators. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Gryfang. Actually, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Because the reason why you have them that way is you mount one backwards. So they're always reversed sideways. You're not actually using them to go up and down to take off and stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. So the reason why that's okay. All right, now it all clicked. Thank you for helping me get through that. That's how that works. So the reason why this is okay is because you can mount these things backwards. In fact, they are mounted backwards, right? One's gonna pull this way, and the other one should pull the other way. I don't know. My brain is exploding now. You know what we should do to fix this? We're gonna plug this in and do a test. My radio is upstairs. We'll go grab that real quick because it's worth me trying to understand what I'm actually doing here. And then I'm going to get these rods. Where are they? Where are these rods of mine? So I have some from the previous plane that are already bent up. There's no reason for me to use other ones if these are long enough and can be bent. I mean, this one is almost exact just right away, which is hilarious. Yeah, so here's the longer ones. I'll just reuse these and cut them. Just a little bit less bending. That one was definitely in an accident, you could tell. All right, I'll use those for that. This can go back. And then we'll use the piano wire I bought for the tail. They control roll, so that's right. Right, if they're on the same thing but reversed, they'll always go in opposite directions. I think that'll work. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go grab my radio. I'll be right back. I'll keep my microphone on, just so you guys can hear me breathing heavily as I run up and down the staircase. Okay. Let me take the lanyard off. Okay. Camera, come back. All right. Let's boot this puppy up. Let me try to figure this out on my brain. Yes, I know. All the switches, the throttle, I know. All right, ELRS. Let's plug this in. So this guy, I believe, goes on boot. Okay, this gets plugged in like this. Yep. All right, that's on. Aha. Okay. Okay. Let me try to figure this out. So this one and this one. Okay, they're already set up correctly. Look at that. How lucky is that? All right, can you guys see them? Left and right. So if I'm going to go to the right, this one pulls that way. This one pulls that way. And this one pulls forward. And when I go this way, this one pulls forward and this one pulls backward. Okay, so they are set up exactly how I want it to. All right, hold on. If I close my eyes here. So this is throttle. This is yaw. This is, what's it called? Pitch. And this is roll. Okay, so that's correct. That is all correct. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we are set. That's how they need to be. I'm glad that I did that to check. Yeah, let's unplug. I know. Telemetry lost, I know. All right, and then this guy we can remove for now. Move this all aside. Okay. All right, I'm not crazy. Well, that's obviously something that's very clearly debatable. Let's go, because there's covers for this. There are covers for this in here. Let's get the glue out. We'll need that, I think, for the landing gear. Yeah, I'm really hoping to get to the landing gear because it's really cool. What else we got? We got these covers. And these covers are kind of wild. Is there space underneath the covers is what I'm trying to find out. Like how much space is there? Should be good. Okay. I'll keep those off to the side. All right, I'm gonna VHB them. Because that's what I'm gonna do. The backbone of aviation. While steering with ailerons, you need to remember that your rudder is usually a poor substitute for an elevator. It's how planes learn how to do cartwheels. Wait, so are you suggesting that I don't set it up this way? Here's the thing though. Yeah, here's the thing. So I can always just swap the receiver out. But yeah, I would definitely like some genuine advice from somebody that that knows what they're talking about, because I definitely don't. Also, I just joined a local Discord group that fly FPV drones, of course, around my area, which I've never flown with anybody before. But they might be able to help me with this plane stuff, because I'm sure there's some wing people in there. Yaw and y'all. You never know when these things are going to happen these days. Not at all, but you steer with a rudder and roll with an elevator. Oh. Now you're getting me all kinds of... what you're doing is very successfully trolling your friend. It's working very well. I troll real easy. The live streams, that is. Oh, yeah. It's true. They're very unpredictable, Mr. Walkman. I just, you know, it was one of those evenings where I just didn't want to go to sleep right away, and I figured I'll come down here and hang with my friends, you know? And work on this, and this isn't like the most brain-taxing thing. I do have some builds that I really got to get to, and some 3D printer unboxings and reviews and all kinds of stuff. But this is slightly more brainless, so I chose to do this. The one thing I do got to say about planes is they're very inexpensive in comparison to drones. At least this particular build is extremely inexpensive in comparison to any drone that I've built. Elevators are good for loops. If I have the skills to do some loops, that's gonna be amazing. What was the question concerning ailerons? Oh, low on coffee. So the concern was that I have them set up like this. I have them running off of one channel, and they're just what's it called? They're on a Y connector, and the way that I have them in here is they're just backwards. So any movement of my stick just runs them in different directions. And I do have another receiver that has an extra channel that can have them separated, so that I guess I can also tie them into the pitch. But I don't know if I want to do that because of my just lack of skills and intelligence. So I think for now it's going to remain like this. until I figure out what's going on. Hey, Jack Black, how you doing? I don't know if I ever drilled these out. I think I only drilled out the other ones. Yep. All right. Time for a little hand drilling. Whoops. To get my bits. Howdy who? What's up, Kenneth? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, drill bit. I designed this little like pocket thing a long time ago. It was supposed to have like a cover on it that like slid over this whole thing that held all my bits. And I didn't make these pits long enough, so that it makes it really difficult to take these bits out. And I just had it for so long, I just didn't ever want to mess with it. Oh, right, it doesn't fit in here. The twos don't fit in here. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those streams, huh? Centering them is critical. Yeah, so previously I did center them, but I can also center them not only manual but also on the radio. So when you fly your drones, you have throttle on the left and rudder turn left right, and you have pitch up and down on the right as well. Yes, that's your setup. Then same. Yeah, it's the same. Right, hold on. I always have to like briefly close my eyes. Yeah, so we got, which side is it for you guys? This is my throttle, as you can tell by the stick. So yeah, this is throttle, wait. Yeah, throttle and not roll. This is roll. Yeah, this is roll, and now I'm just you've blown my mind. Throttle and yaw. Yeah, throttle and yaw, and then pitch and roll. Yeah, pitch, roll, throttle, yaw. Yeah. Words and braining. Watching you working on playing good, because I'm enjoying working on it as well. I wish I had my drill down here. I don't have anything with me. I kind of need it, I think. Let's see if I can get this in there. Anyway. As long as I don't break anything. Ah, nope, I'm gonna need it. Alright, y'all, I gotta go get my drill. I'll be right back. Here, let's freeze the camera. I need my drill. Be right back. I should have muted the mic again, but now you guys will hear me breathing again. All right. Here, drill. Drill has been located. Trying not to wake everyone up while I run through the house. Okay, got the drill. Pitch, yaw. As long as I don't break anything, that's true. Fly drones, planes, and helicopters the same way. 3D helicopters are different because, oh, 3D, geez. Yeah, for that, the what's called throttle has to be in the middle. Yeah, that I know. All right, smooth and steady. There we go. Smooth and steady. Okay, that's all I needed this for. Go back to your home now. And don't fall. Now. There we go. We got one. Get in there. All right, 2. We're going on the inside. I've never had enough thumbs to fly helis. I've never had enough money to fly helis. I've had the, what was that little guy called? It blew up one time. It was a metal construction, really kind of little. I used to design canopies for them and print them in full color on transparency paper because they were super, super lightweight. And there was all these mods for them. It was like 107 or something, like this tiny little helicopter. But obviously that wasn't anything by today's standards. That thing was a joke. You know, Mr. Walkman, like on mine, since I have CNC gimbals, you can very easily adjust this to have the spring in it to go back in the middle. But obviously, I'm not doing any of that. All right, so what I'm going to do is on this little thing, I'm going to take my Sharpie. Helicopters look so intimidating. I never built one. Never needed seven channels back then. Yeah, I'm going to line this up with the wing. And then I'm going to go to the very top one of these, and I'm going to put a line, a black line, right on there. That's where I'm going to be folding this thing in. That's how I did it last time, and it seemed to work really well. Although, you know, you should all be skeptical hearing that from me, considering how the other plane did. All right, so now I will take these off and do the rest by hand. All right, do I have pliers that will cut this, or am I going to just sacrifice? Yeah, my wire cutters are once again upstairs. I'm just gonna sacrifice these snips, although I do like these snips. That's fine. You know what, let me try these first before I just kill them because of laziness. What's with the gray power drill? Federal Strikes is a Milwaukee tool. This Porter cable was a gift from somebody when I bought this house. And I have done so much with this thing. Anything from mixing mortar from this to mixing grout to paint to building all kinds of wooden things. Shelving, anything. I've used that for anything around the house, which is technically what it's designed for. And it has been perfect. I also use these batteries for a whole bunch of other tools. And since then, I've gotten a bunch of Porter cable things that have all really surprised me. Obviously, this thing's old school. Like, this isn't what these look like anymore. They're significantly smaller. But, hey, man, that thing works. I've had it for so long. It would feel ridiculous for me not to have it. Oh, I know what I should do. Well, let's try this first, but I think I should use my little vise. All right, so first of all, this needs to be rotated in this direction. So let's grab it right before the mark. We're going to turn it down so that the bend is on the mark. Like this. Perfect. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut it right around here somewhere. Oh yeah, that worked fine. That worked just fine. All right, here's what I got. So now I should be able to put this in there from the inside. We'll go from the inside. Okay, slip that through the top hole like that. And then, here, let me get you guys a little closer to this. Closer to the action. So here we go. So here's what I'm doing. We'll go in like this. That is not the most centered thing in the world, unfortunately, but I'll trim it out, I think. Yeah. Let me try, oh right, maybe this one's from here. Let's see if it fits better on this side. I'll move the camera in a second. Oh yeah, that's better on this side. All right, so that's what I'll do there. Let's go move this over. You guys can come over here. All right, same idea, except as you see, this is nice and flat. And this will move to the outside. Like that. Yeah, that's gonna have to get hot glued. That VHB is not gonna work. Oh yeah, that just comes off like it's nothing, huh? Wow. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, it's gonna have to get hot glued regardless of what I wanted or not. All right, one last thing. This is the tape. Oh yeah, that just comes right off. This is the VHB tape that came on the with the FormBot kit for the Micron Plus, and it's not 3M. It's just, you know, some off-brand, and I swapped it for my 3M. And where did I put it? Because it's not here, and I brought it back. That's a total bummer. I'm actually bummed about losing that. Maybe, is it possible that I put it in with all the prints? Oh, that's what I did. I put it in with the kit. Let me see if that's on top. Because the M3 stuff sticks like crazy. Like, it sticks amazingly well. Let's see if I did put it in here. I thought I did. No. Man. Let's see. I'm going deeper. Nope. Well, whatever I did with it is a total bummer. Because that stuff was really great. Maybe it's with the prints? No. And did I put it at the office? Maybe, but it doesn't matter now, does it? All right, I do have another set I could use. This stuff. This is 3M. A little bit bigger though. We'll use it anyway. For your V0.2, did you use ABS, the ABS butt holders, or did you raw dog the nuts into the extrusions? I just raw dogged it on that one. My V0, yes, but the Micron build has those holders. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. ABS nut holder. Yeah. I'm going to do a sub though, like a submarine. I hate iPhones. Yeah, it was that. The S107. I got one of those for my wife. Nice. So I got a micro 3D heli. She had a blast with it until she saw me climbing the wall, flying upside down with mine. Nice. Yeah, right. Yeah, you can't really do any of that stuff. But yeah, I remember the goal with that one was just to get it as light as humanly possible, and then it actually worked really well. And like I said, one of the things I used to do was I went to Illustrator, made all kinds of cool designs, like with teeth on it, ones with bullet holes, ones with like Gatlins on the side, like all sorts of different designs and colors. And then I was printing them on like a expensive color printer on transparency paper, and then cutting it out and then, you know, punching holes in it for the sides for the canopy. So it was really, really lightweight and it looked really cool. But yeah, that was a long time ago. There was like, you snipped the landing gear, I remember, to make it a little lighter. What are some of the other stuff? I think the the props, you can swap out that rear prop. He used it to destroy my white printer. I did. I have 4 RC planes. One was expensive. Oof. Quarter scale. Oof. Cessna. Nice. When I pull all lights and everything on it. Never got around to learning to fly one. Oh, really? You had 4 but never learned. Man. Real men use command hook adhesive. No, Jack, it wasn't. Nice. Counter rotating blades, it did. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name, but that's definitely it. Yeah, I remember that that helicopter really blew up. Like, it came out of nowhere. And I remember just seeing it all over the place. I ended up buying a bunch of them. I think I had like 3 or 4 myself. Mostly because whenever I got into a hobby, my friends weren't so eager to get into them right away. And to force them into these hobbies, I made, you know, I would buy multiple of whatever I was into, and I pretty much forced them into the hobbies with me. I did it with mini bikes a long time ago. Well, I still have one, but I remember I bought 3 of them. Russian style. That's right. Is counter rotating Russian style? I guess because that one helicopter. I don't know the name of it, but everyone knows that Russian helicopter. All right, let's try this. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, whatever. Let me see if I can snip off some of this without it flying. It will definitely go flying. Yep, that's forever gone, and that's gonna go into my heel somewhere one time when I'm walking. All right, I'm happy with that. Let me actually get this back out because I think that's how I'm gonna attach this little cover. Let's see how these work. Oh, that actually hits it. So yeah, there goes that. We're not doing that. I did see them cut this at one point. I wonder if I try to cut it, if it'll snap. Because this will help it kind of stay in place. I can always reprint this later. Oh yeah, gotta love it when sharp objects fly onto carpeting. Gray carpeting, nonetheless. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna put that there. And that will be done with a little bit more of this, and it will help it stay in place just a bit. If this doesn't work, well, hot glue. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can pull this off. All this seems like a bad idea, or a great idea if it works. It's only a bad idea if it doesn't work. And you know, how many other people have already done this, tried it, and have probably like posted about it and talked about it being a bad idea. And here I am just ignoring everybody and just doing it anyway. All right, we'll keep that there for now and see where that takes us. But that side's done. Let's move on to this side. Let's cut this in advance. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, found that one. me not look directly at it. That way I'm protected. Man, that is some tough PLA. It's like product placement. That is legit. Look at that. I'm putting my entire force on that. All right, let's hang these back up and hope that I don't need them anymore. All right, I had this like this for a reason, because this guy needed to be bent. All right, so let's find my mark right here. Put this right before the mark and bend so that it bends on the mark. Okay. Then, where are they? That's the same ones. Let's cut this somewhere here. There we go. All right, and we're gonna go from the inside like that. Put this through the top hole. All right, then we can align it like this. Some manual alignment for now. There we go. Stick that on there. Let's get this piece onto here. A thimble. We have to fire up the harpoon. Harpoon. This is the worst part of HB tape right here. Taking off that red film is so difficult. Can be worse, I guess. All right, so covers are on. This is somewhat centered. Probably make that a little bit better. Can I get in there? Let's do it this way. There we go. Okay. Turn this. Yeah, I would love those Z pliers. I guess if I'm going to start building this stuff more often, I will definitely consider purchasing better tools. All right, that's gonna have to be how it is. And that is cool for now. Let's do a little test. All right, let's do a test. Get that on. Let's chuck this guy back on there. I know there's a throttle warning. Plug that in. Plug that in. Gotta love it when you see the spark. All right. All right, and that seems correct. Now, if it was this way, so I'm gonna move this to my right. So this would actually go left. Okay, so this is the problem, right? Or no, this is correct. All right, this is the part that I'm gonna need help with from somebody that knows what they're talking about. Because I have a feeling that I had this part wrong on my other plane. All right, how can I show this and fit it into the, because this thing's massive. Oh, here, you guys can see it on the main one. Okay. All right, so this is the front of the plane. All right. So for those that know what they're doing, help a brother. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the camera from turning so I can fit this in there. All right, here we go. So this is the front of the plane. Okay. So this is the right wing. Is this the right wing on the screen? No, this is the left wing on the screen. Okay, so that's probably flipped. This is my right wing. And when I turn to the right wing points down. And from what I remember, I previously thought that this was going to do this. But technically speaking, what it does is it hits the wind and actually goes the opposite direction of what I think. Is that true? Can somebody help me out here? So if I go right, if I'm putting this, my stick, if I'm going right and I want this thing to lean right, which direction should the right flap go? Stage left and stage right on stream. Nope, you had it right the first time. So, hold on. So if I go right, this one is going down right now, the right wing. I'm looking at the right wing. So I want it to turn to the right. This thing's going to go, if it hits, so this right now is going left. So it's reversed. You had it right the first time. So somebody told me, and I don't remember who, that when they're up like this, like if this thing was up, the wind actually hits it and it forces the wing to go down. Oh yeah, that's true. Is it? If it's up, it pushes down. Okay, that's what I want. If it's up, it pushes down. Okay, so this is backwards right now. Here's the question. Can I just reverse these like sides, and would that work? No, why would that work? So I have to reverse them here. I can't just flip these, right? It doesn't work that way on servos, does it? Yeah, it's like going the other way. All right. Right, I know there's one on the controller, but I'm using my general ELRS. I don't want to mess up the ELRS settings. All right, so let me do that real quick. So here's what we're gonna do. Here, let's do it together. Because this, I'm gonna need to know this for later. Where's my cameras? All right, come with me over here. It might be tough to see, admittedly. All right, tiny little screen. At least it's backlit. All right, so let's see if whoops, return. Which one of these picks them? Do I hold it? Yes. ELRS MM1, what in the world is that? I don't know, but I want to copy this one. So let's do, I think it's enter, return, enter, aha. Yeah, I want to copy it like this. And which one do you hold? Yep, okay. Where is the rename? Select model, loading. How do I rename this bad boy? Do I hold this? No. Okay, I want this thing. Oh, maybe it's model. There we go, model name. Okay, but hold on, let me return, because I'm in ELRS still. I want to select, no. These buttons are so confusing to me. All right, hold on, I'm gonna hold enter. Nope, back. We're gonna hold return. No, I'm gonna press enter once. No. How do I get back to that menu? System? Nope. Nope. Model? Model, okay. I mean, it looks like I am in it. but it's named ELRS still. I thought it was named model a second ago. Okay, good. So I'm in it. Let's enter it. Let down, enter. Oh gosh, is this really how you do this? All right. We'll go through this pain. P, no. Is it return? No. How do I go to the next one? System? No. This one? Yes. Okay. I need A. Letters, English, enter. Nope, did it again. If this wasn't so confusing. Okay, we need N. And one more. Nope. Nope, this way, yep, okay. Look at that, beeped at me. Okay, plane, enter, return, return. Okay, there we go. Now we're in our own, right? So if I click model, yes, I have ELRS at the top, and this one is plane. That's what we'll do. Okay, enter. All right, cool. So somewhere in here, so this makes me miss my what's it called, TRX 16S, whatever it was called, because the screen was giant. Okay, trims. Show trims, yes. Yes, please show trims. Yes, show trims. Throttle, source. Okay, it's not, it might not be in this mode exactly. Receiver mode, train. Okay, we're back up to the top. All right, let's go system. Telemetry. Would it be in telemetry? Probably not. You guys see this little tiny baby screen? All right, telemetry. No, let's go back. Functions, logical switches, curves, outputs. Is it in outputs? It's by channels. Mixes. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I wish it would show which one's which. So I need to change this one. They're labeled, but I'm not sure this works. I'm not sure they're labeled correctly on here. So if anything, this is throttle right here. I mean, sorry, roll. So let's see what I can do in here. No, this isn't what I need. Oh gosh, I'm back out again. Well, I got the trims to show up. Oh boy. Okay, I might. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to hook this thing up to the app and do it through the app, so I don't destroy my brain doing this thing. Let me see if you guys have all kinds of good stuff to tell me. There should be. Sorry, I'm like, hey, Papa's here. What's up? What's up? Your hands look fat, Chad. Look at these stubs, dude. They are, man. I don't have the patience for this. No chance. That was one of the problems I had when I started flying that thing. I flew it up and my controls were reversed. I got lost in the controls and it was gone. Worst thing is, every brand of controller seems to be different, and why so many people stick with one controller type. Right. The tuba back in the day. All right, well, the thing is, the cool thing is you can control this entirely from an app. So you plug it in, and then you launch this app, and then you have full control over that just with a mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to do that. So just to recap, once again, thanks to you guys. To recap, this thing is facing you guys right now. So you're saying if the flap is facing up, then the wing is going to go down. And if that's the case, are we still plugged in? No, we're not. All right, here we go. And I'm on the plane, yes. So, yeah, right now, if I'm going right on my controller, that one's facing up, so it's gonna go like this. And if that's the case, this is backwards. How's the keyboard boring? Absolutely, same with the elevators. When they're up, it pushes the tail down. Right, the elevators, I can at least like visually understand. But because there's two of these, okay, so I have to reverse this. All right, I'll do it. Let's get a little further with the plane, and then maybe if there's time, I'll jump into that app. Because there is a Mac app, even though it's super rudimentary looking, it'll work. All right, that's cool. So that part is at least done, and they are still in here and perfectly fine. Okay, now we move on a little bit further into here. Okay, so with this guy, for those that recall, oh yeah, we got gray. I forgot that this part was gray. So our tail is in here, rudder is in here, and it's also controlling that little guy that is very free spinning, which is nice. So what I was stuck on last time was this. Ah, this was super crazy. So I now have this piano wire. Run your controls in reverse like Halo. This stuff is crazy. This wire is nuts. It has some serious tension, so you have to be careful with it. But this is the part that I was missing last time. And are these still centered? Looks like it. Only monsters run inverted right stick. Let's see if I can kind of run this backwards against the table, maybe. I mean, a little bit of a curve isn't going to hurt nobody, right? That's what she was saying. Ow. Yeah. There we go. That's okay. All right, let's see if I can get these through here. Might have to run these through from the other direction, actually, now that I think about it. And we are going to need more of this. I gotta watch my face. All right, one goes through the butt. How am I going to get this in here with this thing curved like that? Isn't it just going to constantly kind of run itself into the wall? Try from this end. Okay, that just went right through, didn't it? Where am I stuck now? Okay, that's right here. I can probably get that with some pliers. Come on out of here. Oh no, that's far, huh? All right, I got an idea for that too. I have somewhere more of that rod from the previous installment. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Still have a ton of these. They're just too short. But it has a little hook on the end already. So I can get in here and prop it out. All right, so I need to be able to reach over here. I need an extra hand. I need to not poke myself in the eye. Get this over here while applying pressure. Pull that. Still apply pressure. just miss my eyeball and mouth. There we go. We're through. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right, so for this magnificent trick, I'll pull this out some. All right. We're getting closer. It looks too flexible. No, this stuff is not flexible. This will, and also because it's in a tube inside of here, it has nowhere to go. It's like in a guide tube. It's not just in here. But no, this stuff is tough. Like, is it the same as this? Oh, this is even more flexible. This is like actual rods that you buy for this. This is way more flexible than this piano wire. Now that I think about it, this is some different stuff. All right, let me think about this. This goes in this direction. Ow. Yeah, this stuff will be more than adequate. And this goes, yeah. Wow, okay, this stuff's harder. This stuff's definitely harder than my standard stuff. So piano wire, that's what we needed the entire time. You wear eye protection? Yeah. Because I like my eyes. Yeah, this stuff will pop, man. I took out the first couple strands out of the wrap, and it was going everywhere. What do you recommend on a filament dryer? I'm actually really liking Creality's filament dryer. I think it's going to work for a majority of the machines the way that the placement of the actual tubing is. I also love that the tubing isn't in the door that you lift, because a lot of my other dryers, the tubing is in the door. So if the filament is in there already and you go to lift the door open, it moves the whole tubing and it's just so cumbersome. Isn't that the only one? The only other one is the Sunlu S4, the huge one. If you want multiple filaments, the S4, you can't beat it because it can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, or even a 5-pound or 5 kilogram spool. But for a single, the new Creality one is not only reasonably priced, but I think that might be my new favorite. It needs a mouse and keyboard. Feder was talking about. Isn't that dangerous as long as you haven't run afoul of the mob? Hey Zumi, what's up? Hey JP, what's going on? Zumi, we got the whole gang in here. All right, let's get this guy in here. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, isn't it? This might be tricky. All right, we're gonna have to flip it, I think. Let's flip it. All right. Let's get these guys in there. I should have waited to... Yeah, let's see if I can unbend this hook. Oh, wow, this stuff is so strong. All right, I'll just have to cut. Wow, yeah, I can't even unbend it. Holy moly. All right, well, this is definitely the right stuff to use. Let's see if I can flex it enough to get it in there. No, it's not gonna work. This needs to be put in there and then maybe I can try this kind of wild. No. All right, I'm cutting it. Can't even cut it. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, piano wire is absolutely zero jokes. Zero jokes. There we go. Here's how we're doing it. Let's put it through here first. Like that. And then, hopefully, we can do this in a way where I don't break the plastic. Okay, that's going to be super tough too. I need another set of hands. I need another set. Let's see if this will be enough. Well, if I hold them this way, flush with the plastic, maybe I'll have enough space that way. Yeah, let's hold them like this. Nope, I was holding it like that for a reason. Let's hold them like this. You know, sometimes you gotta make do with what you got. And that's what we're doing right here. Wow, this stuff's so strong, guys. But really though, how am I gonna do that without having the proper Z-style? Well, I guess I now know the importance of those things. Wow, I'm very impressed with the strength. 2 pairs of needle nose. I have another pair. Hey, no problem, Walkman. Yeah, the Z-bend, you want to connect it to the rudder and the Z-bend and then glue the servo down. Yes. The servo is I see what you mean. The servo is screwed down, luckily. So that's just a single screw for now. This is interesting though. I need another pair. I have another pair upstairs. I guess I'm running up again, huh? Alright, we're going up. I'll be right back. Last thing I want to do is break that thing. Alright. In the garage. Needle nose. Got him. All right. How was my heavy breathing on the stream? How was it? Not bad? All right, here we go. Camera, you can follow me again. All right, these my father made so many years ago that, well, you could tell how many years ago by this handle. He used the torch and made these for some specific thing that he needed. And I have had these things since the beginning of me using tools. All right. Let's see. So, if I hold these here and use these to rotate, piece of cake. Piece of cake. There we go. And now, let's cut off the extra. If I can even get these in there. Hopefully I can catch this little bit. No chance, man. That piano wire is nuts. This stuff is so strong. Let's see, can it withstand this? Yeah, that's staying. That's staying like that. I can't cut that. Wow, I think I hurt my hand. Nuts. This is how you get bits of metal embedded into your palm. Yeah, yeah. And your foot, because there's one in the carpet somewhere. But we'll find out later. Okay, so we have one in. Let's flip this bad boy over. Oh yeah, we're flapping. We're flapping. And now we can cut this. I'm gonna cut it long. See if I can cut this at all. Cut it over here somewhere, and come on. Wow. How am I gonna cut that shorter? Seriously. That's gonna be extremely challenging. That is going to be extremely challenging. I wonder if I'll have to get those like clamp things to be able to do it. Use a hacksaw blade. Just print a longer plane or a shorter plane. All right, let's get this stuff in for this side. Mini bolt cutters. I got wire cutters somewhere. They're also in the garage. All right, let's get this guy. And we're through, so at least that's nice. And look, we have enough piano wire for another build. Honestly though, I think hopefully if I get this thing flying, I think I would like to do a wing build. Like a FPV wing. I think that would be a really fun combination of the two worlds. Alright, so this is going to have to get the same treatment. So let's first bend this at a 90 degree. Am I on camera even? There we go. Alright, so we got our 90. Alright, and let's go from the bottom this time, like that. Alright. And let me lay this thing down. Alright, let's see if I can bend this thing in the same fashion. So we will do this one like that. These will bend, maybe. Let's try that again. That didn't work. Wow, I did not realize how strong this little tiny wire is. It's very impressive. That is very impressive. What is this stuff made of? All right. Okay, we're flapping. We are flapping and a squeaking. Let's cut this as well. I'm gonna have to go up again and get wire cutters. Jeez, that's all I got. Oh. I'm about to go OnlyFans on you guys and start undressing again. Jeez Louise, man. That is some strong stuff. This stuff is no joke at all. So yeah, this is piano wire. Does it say on here what it is? It says 17. 17 and a half, whatever that means. It says on here. It's 10 feet. And let me get my 0. And it is 1 millimeter. So it's 1 millimeter exactly. Yep, it's 1 millimeter, and that took my full strength. Mind you, I sit behind a computer all day. I do other stuff, but you know, it's not like my wrist strength is insane or something. But yeah, that took everything I had. In fact, check this out. Remember I just said these were, I've had these for as long as I had tools? Look at that. Look at that. See the 2 divots? Can this thing focus or what? Focus? Yeah. So that damaged my cutters. That's how strong that stuff is. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Oh well. It is what it is. You need proper side cutters. This is piano wire. Does it say on here what it is? No. I meant like the diameter. We can only hope. Of course, Chad chimes in when I was trying to take my clothes off. Better with the 2 pliers reminds me of the scene in Edward Scissorhands where he's trying to figure out how to use them. That's pretty good. High carbon steel. Oof. Yeah, this stuff is just no joke. I'm gonna put it in here and hope I don't use it in a while. But now, with that said, I have to bend this in a way okay, I need my Sharpie so I can mark where to bend it. I'm just going to do 90 degrees and figure out the rest later. So I'm going to mark where that needs to be for that to be straight. And on this side as well. Right there. And let's see if I can somehow do it. It's going to be tricky. After watching the video, the QTrainer video, they also had some trouble, but I'm going to assume that they used not this stuff. And so it was a little bit easier for them. The question is, should I go downward? Okay, I'll go downward, undo the servo, and then be able to put it on. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, so I'll pull this up so that I can bend this down. I'm guessing with the other cutters, this would have been just absolute cakewalk. But I tend to do things on hard mode. All right, facing up. Bend this with literally all my might. All right, now this one. Okay, those are bent where I want them. Now we need a flathead. I mean, not a flathead, a Phillips. Let's get that out. Get this guy and this guy. Hey, Jackson, I need you in here, man. I need the assistance of somebody who has RC Aviation in their name. Because I need to reverse my servos in the radio, and I've since then have a radio with a tiny little screen where the menus are complicated instead of my TX16S. Alright, so let's take this out. Take this servo out. And I'm hoping that me putting this servo in here it's going to be easy. All right, there we go. And now, because that's, whoops, because that's in there. Oh, you guys probably want to see what I'm doing, huh? All right, here's the mess I'm making. Then my first Voron cube on the IIIDMax 3 in ABS, not bad, kind of impressed, nice. Yeah, man, as long as you let that thing heat up, it should be printing really, really good ABS. Because it has the same hot ends as the bigger machines. All right, let's get that onto there. All right, one at a time. This one's slightly easier to do. So let's try to do this one first. Where are my little pliers at? All right, that bent perfectly. Let's bend this one in the same way. I see blood on the white. Am I bleeding? Oh, I am. I'm bleeding. I'm like, there's blood on my plane. How and why am I bleeding? From where? Great. The piano wire. That dang piano wire, man. Where'd I get myself? Oh yeah, a little slice right there. No big deal. All right. I just got blood on my plane, man. Great. I don't even know. You have way more patience than me. Yeah, man, Martin, this piano wire is serious. Like, it is definitely, it's whatever what's his name is made of, Wolverine. That's got to be the strongest stuff in the world, and I'm like legit just bleeding out. Oh, we got gore on YouTube. You christened it. All right, I'm gonna head upstairs and get my wire cutters because I can't cut with these. This stuff is too strong, and I'm getting blood on my red plane. All right, let me stop the camera from working. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get wire cutters. You guys can listen to me heaving, going up and down these stairs 10 times. All right, let's get the bigger ones. Yeah, we'll do these. This is just the better one to get tools stream, where the entire stream would just go up and down the staircase and out to the garage just to get tools. Fortnite season. Dremel should do it. Yeah, Dremel would work real well. Rain and plays. I haven't played Fortnite in years at this point. I used to love it, man. When it first came out, it was like the best. All right, let's see how this does. Ow! Okay, now I'm bleeding on the other hand. Jeez, this stuff is crazy. All right, so this stuff keeps so much tension in it. That's incredible. Yeah, that went right into my skin. I got double boo-boos, man. on both fingers, both hands. Got Guys, if that doesn't deserve a like on a stream, I don't know what does, to be honest. Alright, so hold on. There's got to be a better way than to just release these things into my fingers. How many of you guys are in here? That's what I want to know. 30 entries. Okay, 71 minutes. Alright, that should be enough. That should be enough time to get moving past where I am now, because I want to do the landing gear. Man, this one's really going. Yeah, that went like that went pretty good into my thumb. All right, how am I gonna stop it from bleeding? What are we doing? Tape? Are we doing tape on my fingers? Because I'm gonna bleed all over this plane. All right, I got one more cut. Let's see if I can hold this and cut it. There we go. Okay, that's a smarter idea. All right, I learned some valuable lessons today. I learned that piano joke is just absolute a Band-Aid maybe. I learned that piano wire is insane. Yeah, I mean that's look at that. That's just in there, huh? I just got a nice little hole in there. A few quarts. No big deal. This one's nothing. That was just a little scratch. This one went in there pretty good. All right, let's get these guys back in place. I'm gonna smear blood on this white plane. Blood, sweat, and tears I pour into my live streams. You guys can't even argue that. Alright, so I see a problem, which is not very fun. I'm going to have to move where... Okay, you guys might be able to see it. Let me see if this happens here too. Yeah, so this is actually rubbing, so I need to go one more hole in. Go faster, Stripe. Wow, this one is that's a real good one right here. Check that out. That's a good one. That's in there. That went in there deep. Okay. All right, this has to come out, and I have to somehow alter where that goes. Let's see if I can do it. All right, let's bend this all the way in, get as much slack as I can. Let's see, I'm going to try to take this out and put it on the second one. And that should technically stop it from rubbing. Oh, okay, can't use my left hand. Come on in there. There we go. I'll go here. We still rubbing? All right, I'm definitely. This thing it's crazy that that this happened. There's all this blood on the side everywhere. This is gonna be a fun story. Someone looks in there like, hey, what's going on here? Well, I decided to use this piano wire that was stronger than any other material on earth. I'm gonna try to bend it back a little bit. There we go. So that's in there. I mean, there's only one way to find out if this is going to have enough power for that. All right. Gotta clean my plane. Rubbing is racing. At least you know it won't break. Yeah, that's for sure. See how important? Yeah, it's thumb and index on the other one. Yeah, I mean, huh. Metal roofing. Yeah, you'd be slicing yourself with metal roof parts. All right, and this one, how's this one looking? This one's actually looking good. So no problems on this guy, it's just this one. Let's pull this back down. Okay. Let me put those back in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely put some hot glue on these two as well, because one screw is not gonna be enough. Yeah, I mean, the piano wire is just obscenely strong. It's kind of funny, actually. All right, let's see how this works. Let's do a test. All right, back of the plane. Let's open up this door on the front. Let's take out, actually, I'm gonna actually pull these back. And we are gonna match these up with the labels I previously made. So elevator is this one, which means this one is rudder. Let's match up the colors. All right, battery. Let's plug up. Let's get the radio on first. All right, welcome to HTX. Whoa! Why did that one go crazy? All right, we got rudder working. It definitely needs some attention there. That's this one. Let's see which direction. How's the trim work? Maximum trim, huh? Oh, am I trimming the wrong one? The trim is actually not... doesn't do as much as I thought it would be doing. Yeah, that needs to be... this thing definitely needs some trim. And it also needs some hot glue because it's trying to rip this thing out of here on the one screw. It's just not enough. I might have to do a manual one where I loosen it and move it a tooth. Let's do that. Let's do that while I have it all plugged in. Exactly. We have blood. Yeah, no, we definitely have some blood. Piano wire got me good. What? Why doesn't that work? All right, let's see if I can better center this. Ow, right in the same hole? Come on, man. I pushed up on it, and the wire went back into the to the same area. Come on, horn, why won't you come off? Because it's under tension, probably. Let me take the Allen key completely out, or the bolt. Come on out of here. Yeah, it's under so much tension. It's kind of wild. All right, here we go. So the servo should be centered right now. And this actually, now that I realize it, this is nice that I took this off actually, because I can finish bending this thing a full 90 degrees since I couldn't do it in there. Really incredible strength from a wire that's 1 millimeter. I am so impressed. There got to be other areas where this is used. All right, so it's this one. Let's get this back on there and then center it. Don't get blood on it. All right, so let's go. We're gonna put it on the third hole this time. And push it on there without puncturing my other finger. There we go. Okay, that's a benefit. Let me see if this will work. We gotta push it that way. Okay, let's see. All right, that should, now I should be able to trim it out. Let's see if I can get one more. Okay, I'm flinging more blood. The blood flinger. All right, super straight, not straight. Push this that way. Come on, servo horn. All right, so it's either too much one direction or the other. Right there. Okay, perfect. That's going to be good, and the rest I'll have to do with trim. All right, we're making progress. Next time use red PLA. That's good. Using just red PLA is pretty hilarious. All right, that needs a little bit of tuning, but it's not bad. Oh, here. Looks like it gets a little bit jammed up on the right side there, but that's not the servo. That's something over here, and also the servo flexes so much because it's only held in by one side, but that's pretty close. All right, now this side. This side is pretty good, and this side is on the other side. All right, so let's see if this is backwards or not. So on the remote, if I'm flying up, I pull this thing down, and that is correct. That's gonna go down. Okay, so this is correct, and this is, let's see if this is correct. Going left, yep, right, yep, okay, that's all correct. So the only thing that's not correct is my ailerons. They need to be reversed, and these things need to be trimmed. Mostly the rudder. That should be this. Okay, okay, that works. Let's see. It's just because it doesn't quite return. Aha. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, that's dead on. Okay, I'm leaving that. All right, I'm pretty happy, other than the blood. Other than the blood, this is good. Got a wiggle. All right, let's put the wing on here temporarily. Here, let me unhook this. Let's put this through here. Which is where it's gonna go. Pull all these wires through. There we go. Okay, like that. Let's get the wing. Let's get the wing on here. Put these through as well. Come on, extension. There we go. All right, put that on this way. And then let me find the rubber bands, because I should have rubber bands in here from my last escapades. Actually, I remember I was going around and grabbing these rubber bands from grocery stores. Like we would buy like asparagus, and then I would instantaneously steal the rubber bands from them. Because they make a perfect candidate. And I remember some of these still have some green on there. I honestly wish there was some better way to do this. Like, never liked this way of attaching these wings. But it is what it do. If it works, it works. Let's go straight now. Let's go across. Keep it proper. All right. Not that this has to be on there right now. Let's get the battery back on. Let's get these guys plugged in. 1, 2. Why is that all the way in? Why is this all the way up like that? Wait, what? All right, something weird happened. Let's unplug. Why did that happen? Why did the servo go all the way? Did I have it on there backwards? Fantastic. Fantastic. It goes with the blood. All right, let's see. Whoop, shot that rubber band package somewhere. All right, what happened here? Why did this servo go crazy on me? All right, plane is on. Did I put the servo in backwards? It's possible. What is going on? I guess I did. All right, so I gotta remove that one. I gotta remove this servo and flip it around. Wait, but I didn't unscrew that servo. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, just so you guys see what I'm doing. Great. Great. Everything's falling. Everything's falling. Everything has fallen. Alright, this guy, for whatever reason, wants to go the opposite direction now. I'm not sure why. Didn't I have this on a second ago and everything was fine? Wait. Wait. Let me say that out loud again. Didn't I have everything fine? What happened? What was the difference? Elevator. Elevator. No, that's correct. I guess I could have flipped this, but I didn't think I did. Oh well, I'm gonna center it anyway. Alright, remove that. Pop this up. Did you swap the cables? No, I didn't. Yeah, like the horn was supposed to be in this direction. No, the cables are not swapped. I labeled them. Yeah, luckily I labeled them. Elevator is on elevator. But I don't know why it's reversed now. I just had this thing on. Alright, here we go. So that's correct. That's correct. So it's this one. So it's centered now. So if we put this on now this way, and servo goes this way, this guy centered, and press. Okay. Up and down. That's correct. All right, so hold on. Before, okay, why? Nothing's changed. So if I unplug this and plug it back in, why does the servo try to explode? The servo legit spun around. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. So the servo tries to spin 360. Just this one servo. And then goes back. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Why would it do that? A lot of questions. I have a lot of questions today. Always doing these projects to further my random knowledge that the majority of people don't seem to care about. All the random handheld Nintendo stuff, planes, drones. .3D printing, and my knowledge is just of the most useless stuff sometimes, I swear. Why is this thing being how it is? Why can't I get this in there now? Is this cross-threading? What's happening? Why are all my ball and Allen heads are like rounded off? Okay. That's annoying. Do I have any other ones? Here's one. Should have a ton in here. Ton of these old school from old printers, but that doesn't change the fact that for some reason this thing tries to escape on me. Server has a death wish. Unplug the main wing. Why? Why would I unplug? What's the main wing have anything to do with it? Am I missing something? Oh, like does it do it with the main wing on? All right, let's find out. So right now, we're all on, right? Yeah, wing works. Yeah, this is correct. That servo functions properly. It's centered. Did it just stop functioning? Yeah. That servo just died. That servo has stopped working. Wait, this one did too. Are they unplugged? All right, hold on. I'm unplugging the battery. I have two servos that just stopped working. Let me check all the connections and replug. I didn't think this was going to be such a pain in the butt. All right, let me check again. Elevator, elevator. These two don't matter. All right, let me plug them in. All right, telemetry recovered. Okay, rudder works. Ailerons work. Elevator. No, elevator quit on me. Oh. Okay, so something is wrong with the servo. It does work. So it looks like this servo has a short in it somewhere. Alright, so I'll be swapping that one out. Yeah, definitely don't want that happening mid-flight. So that's working now. Rudder, ailerons, okay. That's all functional. Let me just use 2 rubber bands. I don't need all of them. Just want the wing on there. There we go. Let's take all this. Whoa, easy, easy. Telemetry lost. Why? Up. And the servo just did it again. I heard it in there. Seems fine. I wonder why would it do that? Let me put all this in there just for a second. Just so I can celebrate the little wins, even though we're having some kind of issue. So that's in there. This guy goes in like that. Close it. All right. Here we go. Oh, it's heavier now. Main. Okay, here we go. Oh, you guys still can't see that. All right, like this. All right. Here we go. That can be adjusted a little tiny bit. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. We should be half in business, except this is reversed. And this is gone now. This is not working. Why? Why don't you want to work? And now it does. What is going on? Alright, that's going to be a problem. Can I just chuck this thing? Yeah, so if that's up, that's going down. So yeah, this right now is reversed. That's for sure. Oh, hey. All right, how much time we got? All right, let's see if I can get any amount of the landing gear done instead of playing around with whatever I'm doing now. Tools, 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 tools. This thing's huge. Totally in the way. Hey, I have this tiny basement where I filled it with 3D printers completely. What can I do? I know. Build this massive airplane that's going to take up a ton of space and cause all kinds of issues in your life. That sounds fun. Let's do it. It's a fantastic project. You should build more of these type of things just to cause more issues in your life. That sounds fun too. Let's find more projects just like this one. I know. Buy a bunch of handheld consoles no one cares about. And buy them in bulk. Oh. Sometimes I question my mental strength. Alright, friends. I don't know what some of those glitches are that have been happening. They're definitely a bummer that they are happening. But that's okay. The bulk of it is complete, which is goals. Let me remove this. Let's go like this and like this. These are labeled, right? Yeah, they're labeled. So let's remove them as well. Let's get the wing down here somewhere for now. In the graveyard. The plane, okay, the plane stays. Battery. ESC, all that stuff goes up there, there. Tools, okay, chill out. Blood rag. All right, let me flip this thing over because I want to do the landing gear. Let's figure that out. Okay. Okay, I missed a ton of messages and stuff. Explain to the council of rubber ducks in the shop. The rotor is fine. Just talking about all your friends into coming over and building airplanes with you. Yeah, I don't think any of them are going to want to do that. I get blood on my face? Subject should be administered shock therapy. Are you feeling weak of loss of blood? No, that all worked out. That all worked out. Just a little mess, little remnants of blood. Here's the damage. Not a big deal, you know. If you don't have one of these, have you ever done a project like? Do you even DIY? Do you even DIY? All right. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see where we are in this build. Okay, they're hot gluing. We did that. cool. They just hot glued the entire thing. Look, he gave a thumbs up. He's done. Next we got this one. Usually don't realize I've cut myself until the trail of blood. That was the first one. The first one I had no idea until I saw blood on the plane. The second one I knew because that thing sprung under pressure just in there. It just went inside. All right, so we are doing this one. We're doing the tail dragger. All right, cool. So his wheels are already mounted. Let's do that. Let me open this glue, because this glue is always an absolute hassle to get undone. Hemoglobin. Yeah, you gotta bleed a little bit for your projects. That's how you know they're good. That's how you know you didn't pay somebody. I got stabbed by a venomous tree on Monday. That's not something you hear every day. Care to elaborate? Yeah, that's right, BW. All right, we got glue undone. Let's see, I always have to puncture the membrane. There we go. Now the glue's ready. Let's move some of these tools out of my face. This goes here. All right, let's get the rest of the parts. So we got some okay. We got TPU, Xtreme PLA, Xtreme PLA, Xtreme PLA, some hardware. Miscellaneous bits I don't know about. This is for the prop at some point. There's a prop cover. We'll have to get to that at some point. All right, I guess I need this in this direction towards me. All right, sir, guide me. Oh, he has toothpicks? I think we'll just use filaments. I think that's what I've done before. Is I just grabbed some ABS. Right, is that what I did for the rear one? And then I put glue on the ends? Yeah. All right, because this fits through there. Yeah. All right, let's get some ABS out here. Some old ABS too. Side cutters. There we go, bunch of ABS. Might not be enough. Or it'll be just enough, let's see. Milk for scale hoodie win. All right, so this is just to glue it straight. Is that what I'm seeing? All right, let's cut that flush. Cut that flush. And what I'll do is I will glue one side of this. That way when I pull the other side off, it's not going to go with it. That's how we'll play the game. Come on. Why don't you want to go in there? I need a drill bit for this or what? Yeah, looks like I do. All right. We have those. It's on my drill. All right. Not enough? Apparently not. There we go. Back to your home drill. Okay, that part is complete. Now we gotta glue this together, and this is gonna go where? Here? All right, let's get some glue. We'll put it on one side, like I was saying. This glue, I swear. I swear. All because I refused to 3D print an opening for it, remember? That's why all these problems. Not an opening, a cap. By the way, for those just jumping in or that have been here and are planning to be around for another 30 minutes or so, jump into that link that's pinned to the top of the chat. Gosh. That's pinned to the top of the chat. There you will find yourself a way to potentially win a roll of PLA Plus from 3DMax, which is technically the sponsor of this entire project. And I used all their PLA for it. So yeah, jump into there, and at around 12, I will choose a winner. You have to be in the United States, and you have to be present to win. CA glue, come on. Stop causing issues. Just come out of there. There we go. Was that hard? I'll answer that. No. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Let's get this out. There we go. All right. Okay. That did not yet consolidate. Fantastic. You know, I've had issues on other streams before, but I must say, I think the airplane streams specifically, the airplane streams specifically have been pretty rough. Oh, yeah, that's not good. 6 times. Oh, boy. Silver PLA would have made some nice rims for the sides. Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to stick with the Xtreme PLA. And I think I made the rear one like this, too, with the red wheels. I guess while this is drying, we can put those in there. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter which one. Okay, more fun stuff. How am I going to get this in there? think I have to warm up this TPU. Oh no, here we go. There we go. All right, we got one. Nope, let's try the other direction. There we go. All right, we got our wheels on the tires on the wheels. Yeah, scorpions do glow in the dark. Why are you guys talking about scorpions? Oh, sitting down eating lunch this afternoon. Looked to my left, a nice scorpion was checking me out. Oh man. The chickens had a snack. Free PLA is the best PLA, I agree. Yeah, scorpions are wild. Wicked wild. Alright, this should be good to pull apart now, right? Yep. Here too. Yep, okay. So, let's get some of my favorite CA glue all on this thing. Nice bead. Stay strong. My landing gear. I might need you more than you know. All right, now let's try to line this up. See how this works. Okay, now on this side as well. Okay, I think we did that almost correctly. If not, then I'll put another bead on here. Like on the outside or something. All right, and then after that is together, now we put a dab right here on our filament pieces. To kind of close itself. All right. Hopefully that's the last of that stuff. All right, let's mount it on here first, and then I'll figure out the wheels, because I'll have to get out hardware for that. How much time do we have? Let's see, 23 minutes. 38 people in there, pretty good chances, guys. Get in there in the link if you guys want to win some filament. All right, let's see. So these guys, oh, I see what they did. They screwed in hardware into here. Oh, that's actually a good idea, so that it freely spins. All right, I can do that. Right, I wanted to do this. Let's not get too far off tangent. Get 4 of these self-tappers. And then what I'm going to do additionally to the self-tappers is I'm going to grab some of this double-sided tape. And let's put some down. Just as a little bit of an extra little adhesive. Don't want it to be permanent, but also want it to stay on there. And this won't hold extremely well, but once there's pressure on it from the self-tappers, that should be pretty good. All right, let's do that. Line them up, generally speaking, like so. And they do line up, that's nice. Hey, Sergio! Sergio, look! We're doing the plane, man. For those that don't know, Sergio's one, the man. And two, he's the man from 3DMax filaments. And we're going to give a spool away in about 20 minutes. All thank you to that man right there. Sergio, listen, I don't tell you this enough, I think, but we all really appreciate you, especially me. I thank you for these type of opportunities, for doing these fun projects, as well as all the little giveaways and stuff that you literally enable us with. So we appreciate you, sir. Hodo, that's right. About time. Yeah, it is. It is. It really is. I have been putting this off for quite some time. But no more. 3DMax will fly. All right, landing gear is on. May I answer the giveaway too? You know what, Sergio? Yes, you're in the United States and you're going to be present for the giveaway. Nice. It's got a box of 10. Yeah, there we go. Smoking deal. 3DMax is always a smoking deal, everybody. You won't have to pay for shipping. Yeah, you can pick it up at work, Sergio. Just pick it up at work, no big deal. All right, now that that's there, I'm gonna move that to the side. Let's get some hardware. All right, easy plane. Here we go. So I need hardware long enough to go through this, but also through here and exit on the other end. Let's see. Hodo has to make another appearance. Come on, Hodo. Where are you at? Come on, let's get these done before 12. 15 or so minutes, maybe a little longer. All right, this hardware should be, I might be pushing it. I need one size longer. I don't think I have that here. Do I have one size longer hanging out over here somewhere? Maybe. I see some longish hardware in here. I have a bunch of loose hardware. I'm eventually gonna have to do a stream where I'm just like bagging hardware. There we go. Okay, do I have one more of those? Oh, Chad, this is from your printer. all this is from that that one gray printer you wanted that I took all the hardware off of and then destroyed. So there you go. You stop loving scorpions there. What's a Gila monster? What's that? I'm not educated in these things. Little yellow ones, centipedes. Oh, the centipedes are crazy. The big ones, the big boy centipedes. 3 spools, 3 win. For real? Sergio. Come on, man. Guys, you missed this? Look at this. 3 spools. Guys, if you're just popping in here, the top of the chat, right here, there's a pinned comment. When you go to that comment, it will take you to this. All you have to do is answer this question, have to be in the United States, and have to be present for another 15 minutes. And you can win a spool of 3DMax PLA Plus, anything that's in stock, all right? And Sergio, the man of the hour, he over here has said make it 3 spools for 3 winners. So we're picking 3 spools, 3 winners tonight. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Building a plane out of 3DMax filament, giving away spools of 3DMax. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a washer. Gonna load this puppy up with a washer on the end here. Put that through. Throw another washer. And then we're gonna lock this in with a locking nut. There we go. Let's hold on to that bad boy and hodo it. All right, that's a little too much. Undo. All right, this should be super free spinning. All right, maybe just a little bit looser. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, hashtag. Oh, I thought it said hashtag thank you, Sergio Bell. Remind Feder, 3 spools today. Of course, you know I will. Man, legendary. Legendary status. Oh yeah, Sergio, there's Jeff in here too. He's won the entire thing before, right? For Jeff, you won Toys for Tots, right? Sergio. Zach, Sergio is he's the guy that's making all the 3DMax stuff happen here. He is the reason why I have a live stream sponsor and why we give away filament. He is 3DMax. All right, let's see. Cool, we're good here too. And now we need another washer. bam, like that. Then we need another washer. Let's get this bad boy in on this side. Okay. All right, rolling free, and let's put some nuts on here. I'm gonna double these up just so that I know these things aren't coming off. Okay, good on this side, 2 more on this side. How do I get involved in making 3D toys for the tots? When it's time, Keith. Well, one, you should be in our Discord. Our Discord is going to be where all the rules are and everything, but yeah, when it rolls around, all the details are going to be there. Instructions on what to do, examples on where to print, where to go to hand them off. Everything will be there. And it'll all be due around Thanksgiving. So we'll be sure to do it way before then. And 3DMax usually sponsors the entire thing and gives away quite a bit of rolls. Was it 60? It was some incredible amount of filament in the giveaway. So very exciting. So you'll have all the instructions in the giveaway, and there's going to be a separate channel. I hid it now because I didn't want people getting confused about it. But when the season rolls around, there'll be a separate channel in our Discord that's just for Toys for Tots. Okay, we got 9 minutes left, and I think my goal is technically done. My goal was to get this thing rolling, all the electronics in, the rest pretty much get mounted, and I still have some things to take care of on my end. I need to figure out why that servo was cutting off. I need to hot glue the servos in there. I need to zip tie this in. Oh, I need to mount the motor. Okay, so there's still a little bit to go, but generally speaking, fuselage is done. Here, let's put the wing on again, just so we can have a full view. I destroy my ceiling. Pop that off. And then you guys will see this thing in testing through shorts. I'll probably have a rolling test before I take it out to make sure everything's working, all the controls are working, things like that. But for now, let me just put it together. Like I said, I really hate the way that the rubber band things mount. I wish there was a better way to do it. But it exists for a reason. All right, here we go. Here is what we got. 4.5 foot wingspan. Literally has my blood on it. Long time in the making. 3DMax Xtreme PLA for everything here. We got gray, white, obviously, red, black. It's also missing decals. When this thing is rolling and ready to go, I will have decals on it. It needs windows. When you have windows on this thing, it really pops, like it gives it its look. Obviously then when you have a prop on it as well. But yeah, everything should be working. And now it has proper landing gear. How cool is that? Look at that. So cool. Let's draw flames on it. You got to do the mouth, right? Electric, Jack. Definitely electric. The motor is... It'll be powered by this little guy. Oh, right. This camera. It'll be powered by this little guy. Let's see. It's a 3542. So it's a 350 can. 1250 kV. And it's going to be running on a 3S LiPo battery. Yep, 3S LiPo battery, 3000 milliamp. And that should be pretty cool. And I think if things work out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remix this cover to hold an FPV camera. And I'll try to fly it for longer than just, you know, flights up, you know, coming up and coming back down with an actual FPV camera on here. Because what I did was I have a pigtail coming off the battery. So it should power an FPV system, and I do have a whole bunch of analog laying around, so I'll probably start with analog. But yeah, this has been a long time coming. Pretty exciting. So just a few little things left here and there. Can it sit right here for now? Oh yeah, here we go. Can it sit without interfering? No. My Dominion collection is in the way up there. I have no other place to put it right now. All right, let me move my Dominion collection. Hopefully that doesn't fall, because if that does, that's not only a lot of money, but a serious amount of time. All right, there we go. There we go. That's cool. So I have some work to do on the radio and a little tiny bit to do on the actual plane itself, and mostly some troubleshooting because I don't know why those servos were cutting in and out. I guess one of the things that it could be is the battery, and by that I mean it could be just low voltage. So let's test that real quick. Let's see. No, 12.4. That should be plenty. Yeah, 4.1. It's actually super healthy. It's got plenty of juice. Plenty of juice. So yeah, a couple things to do. Not a big deal. The radio I'm gonna hook up. Maybe we'll do that after. Maybe I'll do that after the drawing. Let's put this back into the glue. Yeah, because I kind of want to make sure that I have that set up correctly. Because that's the only thing that really killed that previous plane, was as soon as I got airborne, everything was reversed and I couldn't control it. Do you just have a list of toys, or can we print anything? You can print anything that's not a firearm or anything of that nature. They have a list of things that you can't print. The most important part is they have to be individually wrapped, or else they won't deliver them. Like, you can't just have a bunch in a bag. So that was the big one, I remember, the fact that they have to be individually wrapped. And I remember Zumi and myself designed some labels that you can print and cut out and put on with tape, which is what I did with mine. You know, they have our logo on it, and they say that it's from, you know, our community, Merry Christmas, all that kind of stuff. But there's a bunch of toys. We usually give a big list of recommendations. You know, the Flexi stuff is huge, and there's more and more toys literally all the time that are coming out that are really fun and easy to print. So, all right, y'all, there's 2 minutes left until the giveaway. Whoops. 2 minutes left until the giveaway, and we're doing 3 spools. 3 spools today. You got to be in the US, you have to answer the question, and you have to be present. Where does the Hellfire missile attach? Nice. Will the prop be 3D printed? No, no. So I have a prop right here. This is the prop that we'll be using. Big boy, actually. So no, it won't be. There's a whole attachment thing for that. Oh, wing mounted Gatling guns. All right, guys. For those that want to jump in, there's a little bit over a minute. 41 entries so far. Thank you guys for doing so much for the kids. Absolutely, and thank you for being a part of that. What printer is that plane sitting on? It is sitting on my Voron Trident. Flexi Factory, yeah, Flexi Factory has all great stuff. Is that considered a slow flyer? Yes, it's considered a beginner plane. So I might be able to provide STL files to print for kids. Just give me a couple of months. Yeah, you have plenty of time until we start all that back up. But yeah, technically, if you want to provide some specific files, yeah, that's great. We'll add it to the instructions on how to get it done. Yeah, that's right. It's called a QTrainer. It's supposed to be a slow plane so that you can learn how to fly these things. Slow flyer, fast crasher. It is, actually. It's just easier to stall. Next time, print a glider with an engine. Yeah, I mean, technically, we can do a quad that has a magnetic release for a glider. That could be fun. Very doable. So quad goes up, does it, drops, and we're good to go. We're absolutely going for full format video on the first flight. Ah, man, I hope that it's good enough to just do a video. I really do. Like, I'm gonna try hard. I'm going to try hard to make sure that I don't just destroy it. I'm gonna take it really easy, do a couple pop-ups, go a little higher, turn around, come back, and that's gonna be goal. My goal is to just have it in the air and controllably bring it back down. I know I'm gonna get too excited, and but it would be ideal if I could have it back to put an FPV system on there and actually try to fly it for a little bit longer. That would be really fun, but we'll see. Yeah, we need someone there that can film it live. Yeah, I mean, technically I could ask somebody to come with me, or I could just have cameras rolling and be live via the phone. So, she's just not interested whatsoever. Like, not even a little bit. Not older. Zooming. Chill. All right, everybody. This thing is over. Let's pull 3 names. Everybody ready? All right, as per usual, I'm going to go to my other screen. Pull this thing up. Let's go to winners. I'm going to draw winner. I'm going to pick 3. Why can't I hit plus? Can I type? I might not be able to pick 3. Upgrade to the Pro Competitors plan to draw winners from entries within a date range. No, I don't need that. I just need more than 1. All right, maybe I have to draw them separately. All right, I'm going to draw 1, and let's see where this goes. All right, 1, you didn't answer the question, so there you go. We're going to undo that. Repick. Pennsylvania. We know where you're from. We have an answer. Let's see if I can pick another winner. Can I pick a different one? All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to just do them one at a time because I don't have the pro version of this software. It says announce winners. How do I have more than one winner? Hold on, everybody. 1 second. We're doing new things here. We're doing new things. Let's go to it. Can we hit edit? Edit. Okay, let's see. Prizes. Can I change this to 3? Aha! 3. Here we go. And we're going to hit update. There we go. All right, let me go back. All right, we got 1 winner. Let's draw another winner. 2 more. Let's draw them. All right, 2 more. Man, you guys didn't answer the questions. So that's 3 people that I've chosen, didn't answer the question. I'm repicking, repick. Okay, there we go. We got 1 that answered everything. All right, repick, come on, and repick. Okay, here we go, all 3. One's hyper local to me, look at that. All right, 3 of you are in the United States, 3 of you answer the questions. And we got 3 emails. Here we go. Announce winners in Avatar. Announce. Here we go. Congratulations, guys. Here are your 3 winners. Right. That would be cool, actually. I could do that. All right, everybody. So, JP, I see your message. So, okay, first of all, Martin B, JP, Chris J, are you guys here? You guys have to claim it in the chat. You have to be present. So I saw JP up there. Pick another one. We pay it forward here. JP, are you sure you want me to pick another one? You won fair and square. Yuzums. All right. All right, I'm picking another one. Thank you, JP. That's very nice. I'm going to unannounce so I can pick another one. Repick for JP. That's very kind of you, sir. Wow, look at that. Announce, announce, announce. And you answered. Refresh. Liz. All right. So far, we only had 1 person claim, and they got the win to somebody else. They passed on the win. All right, Martin B and Chris J, where are you guys at? You did. You did, Liz. Congratulations. JP's dream has come true. He's been saying this forever. How many streams have you said, if I win, send it to Zumi? Okay, hold on. Martin B and Chris J, are you guys in here? We're going to do it the usual way. So it's 12:06. I'm going to give to 12:08. Until 12:08. Papa, are you one of these? Are you Martin or Chris? Or are you cheering for Zumi? It's hard to tell. Martin B, are you in here? Chris J? I'm here. Which one are you, Wursel? Just so I know who else to call out, because we have 1 more minute before I choose somebody else. I know there's a delay. Also, if there's like a commercial, the delay gets a little bit longer if you don't notice it. All right, so we got Martin B and Zumi. Chris J. Where is Chris J? Based on your name and email, I can't connect anybody through to the chat. So I'm going to give you 1 more minute, man. 1 more minute, man. 1 more man. I'm going to give you one more minute, and I'm going to pick somebody else. So Chris J, if you're in the chat, let me know you've won yourself a spool of PLA Plus from 3DMax. Happy International Women's Day. That's right. That's right. One more minute, man. These late night streams. All right, Chris. Fair and square. Minute, yeah. All right, fair and square. We're gonna re-choose. Okay, English is getting wild towards the end of the night here. All right, I'm gonna unannounce winners so I can pick a new one. We are going to re-pick for Chris J. All right, we got another one. Announce in widget. Announce. All right, our new winner is Arnold M. Arnold M. Are you in here? So we got Martin. We got Liz. You guys stick around so I can tell you how to actually get these. Arnold, you Mr. Flark. Arnold. Mr. Flark, is that you? Yes, awesome. Well, congratulations to all three of you. You guys won yourself a spool of PLA Plus by 3DMax. Guys, here's the instructions, and I need you to confirm in the chat after I'm done telling you how to do this, okay? All right, all three of you, here's what I need from you, and I'll be forwarding this information to Sergio from 3DMax. Okay, here's what you do. You need to email me at Fedor, which is Fedor, at 3DPrintSOS, okay? Email me at Fedor at 3DPrintSOS, your choice of filament, I'll tell you about that in a second, your address, and your full name, okay? So those are the three things I need. Your choice of filament, your address, and your full name. And the way to get your choice of filament is go on the 3DMax website. You can use my link if you want. It doesn't matter for this. Go on their website, go to the PLA Plus, and make sure you pick something that's currently in stock, okay? Otherwise, they'll not be able to send it to you. It also takes a few weeks to get to you, okay? So just be patient. But email me at Fedor, Fedor, at 3dprintsos.com. Your choice of PLA Plus, the carbon stuff is off limits, okay? Your address and your full name. Those are the three things. Please, all three of you guys and gals, let me know that you guys have heard me in the chat to confirm. You have heard it for like 2 years. That's true. Shout out to Sergio, the real MVP. That's correct. That's right. That's right. Yeah, sometimes I get the words mixed up. Also, I've been speaking a lot of Russian this past few days, obviously, with whatever's been been going on in my fam. So, yeah, absolutely. Will do. Thank you. Okay, we got one. She was gonna ban me on my own Discord. All right, hold on. Mr. Clark said he's good. Martin B, where are you at? Martin B, you're still in here? Warsaw, please confirm that you got the instructions and you know what to do. Warsaw, you in here? I'm betting on the delay. All right, guys. I think after I get the confirmation from Warsaw, can anybody tag him, by the way, in the chat? Is he here still? Thank you, Papa. I appreciate that. I can see him in the participants window? Okay. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Thank you, Zumi. Appreciate that. All right. I'm just going to assume, and then what's going to happen, here's what's going to happen so everyone can hear it. If Warsaw doesn't get me the information, oh, there he is. I heard you, Feder. Okay, good, good, good. I was going to say I was going to pick another person later. Cool. There you go. Congratulations, everybody. The instructions should be pretty simple. Just email me, address, full name, your choice of filament that's in stock, and I'll get that information over to Sergio, and yeah, we should be good. And whoever won last week, was it last week? Yeah, last week, I will send that information with these 3 as well. Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right, everybody, I know I said I was going to mess with stuff, but I just realized how exhausted I am. So thank you once again for another great stream. I had a lot of fun. Martin B got the message. All right, good, good. Sergio, thank you for not only popping in here, but making the ending here pretty exciting with the three filaments. Appreciate that. You know, huge fan of 3DMax regardless of what's going on, but this thing is almost done. She's a roller. So I'll definitely be putting everything on, putting the motor on, making sure my controls are correct, and then I will do a rolling test like I did with the other plane. So just to make sure that she can roll and all the controls are functioning correctly. And then we'll wait for some weather. And we're going to send it. We're just going to send that thing. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Clark. put the Furto on that thing. Well, that Furto is a little bit too big. That's a little bit too big. Can't put that Furto on there. Maybe I can print a smaller one. Put them like standing on top. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much, like I said, for another great stream. On your way out, do the thing by hitting that like. I don't know exactly what it does, but people tell me it does something good. And for those that want to get some pretty cool merch, also check out shop at shop.3dprintsos.com. All original designs by me, some pretty cool shirts. Here's one that I'm sure all of you have seen before. We got the Blob logo. We got the snips. We got to have the snips. If you guys 3D print crap all the time, here's a good shirt for you. If you're into the speedboat speedboat race, support me printing spaghetti for a while. We got some hoodies, of course, some awesome work mats. Using them right now. Here's one right here. Here's about the size. It's pretty massive and perfect for building stuff that can get scratched on various colors. All illustrated hot ends by me. Of course, we got our mug choices. Here is the mugs. This one is the hot ends mug. We got the two-tone. They're fantastic. Pretty large mug. Great to microwave, actually. I microwave my coffee to make sure it's hot for these streams, and it doesn't get blazing hot like my other mugs. As in, like, the mug itself doesn't get blazing hot. So check out the merch. You know, you're directly helping me and also getting something in return instead of just something digital, which I think is pretty cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend. Later.